Good morning. Today my team and I will be presenting the sales process, applying it to the company we created in the last 4-month period named Burger. Before beginning our presentation, I want to talk a little about what our company is. Burger is a 100% vegan company that prides itself in its innovation, care for customers, and cruelty-free product, which is our vegan meat. So without any more explanation to do, let's begin. I'll be explaining first off the customer relationship life cycle, which consists of 5 phases. The first phase is the customer selection. Burger will begin doing a market segmentation to put every potential customer into little groups and at the end choose only one target market to sell to. Now we move on to the customer acquisition. When the target market is all chosen, the company will make sure that the potential customer receives a great customer service by making sure that the employees have a proper training. After this comes the customer retention. As a company, Burger will make sure that the potential customer feels heard by taking in their demands and applying any necessary critique to the product. Now we go to the customer expansion. If all the previous steps are done with excellence, then in this step, the customer will begin to recommend the product to their life circle, therefore bringing in new customers for the company. And finally, we have the customer churn. When the company reaches this point, there are 2 possible outcomes and only one thing to do. The customer either leaves the company and stops buying the product to go to the competition, or the customer remains loyal to the company. Either way, Burger will begin to look for new customers and do this whole process all over again.
Credit and collection policies. Mission. Burger's credit department wishes to give credit to every possible requester. However, we will try to shut down any customers who are believed not to be capable of paying in the right time or amount that the company desires for the product. Objectives. Give the customers a credit. Every customer with 20 days late will be contacted by email. If during this period of time they cannot be contacted by, this means that they will be called or the personnel will go to their houses to make a visit. Responsibilities. The credit and collection department will have to report to the administrator in charge. The credit manager can give credits with a minimum quantity. If this quantity is exceeded, then it must be approved by the administrator in charge. Credit evaluation. The sales manager will receive a credit request of the clients who are interested. Inside of it, a bank reference and some commercials should be included. After analyzing the references, the credit department will conclude who of the customers is capable of paying in time. Only they will be granted the credit. Credit terms. By office orders, it is hoped that every client with credit will pay their debts in a period of 20 days. Collections. The customers will be contacted by cell phones, and in some cases, the credit and collections personnel will visit them.
The company works with a static sales catalog since it shows the product's regular price and it gives no promotion about the product. It includes an eye-catching cover, an index that shows the content inside the catalog, photographs that show the product, and models who look happy and satisfied with it to give off that impression to the potential customers looking at the catalog. A short instructive that shows how to cook the meat and short descriptions that persuade the customers into eating healthier with a vegan diet. It is characterized for combining the prime color of the company's logo. The catalog makes sure to show who we are as a company, showing our company philosophy, vision, and mission.
Sales process. The first step is search for clients. Through posts on social media and television, the product will be promoted, showing off its characteristics, and contact media if independent clients or companies are interested in the offered product. Start the relationship. The company will assign the most suitable employee to make the sale. This person in charge will have the first contact with the prospect and offering the product and trying to persuade them into purchasing it. Qualify the client in perspective. When the prospect goes to the company asking for the product, the personnel in charge will make them a series of questions to get to know them and have a register of them. Also, a questionnaire will be put in a company's website if the purchase wants to be made online. Present the message of the sale. The company will divide the prospects in smaller groups to focus on their characteristics and to decide which of them is most likely to be able to make a final purchase. The sale. The product delivery conditions will be discussed with the prospect as well as the payment terms will be agreed to ensure the consumer even more. And while the purchase is closing, the consumer will be asked for some method of contact to continue communicating with him, showing even more interest in the process, and the buyer can notice it. After sales service, the company will make phone calls to the customers to listen to their opinions about the product, and emails we also send to companies with the same purpose to know their satisfaction about the product and to question them if they would recommend the product or not.
The sales technique Google will use is the IDA model. As phase 1 says, Google will obtain the potential customer's attention through publicity and marketing techniques. To awaken the potential customer's interest, the company will offer them clear information about the product and a good presentation. As an objective, the company wants to create a desire of obtaining the product in the potential customers, and to achieve that, all the previous phases must be done with success. And finally, phase 4. The company wishes to close the sale and make the potential customer a real client. After the sale, it is planned to give a high-quality after-sales service, and the company will show interest in the client's opinions.
And with that, we conclude our presentation. Thank you so much for your attention.